and self-promotion. You've earned high levels of achievement, and you've done it with, dare I say, the word we rarely hear nowadays. You've done it with humility. As the principal of Trinity Catholic High School, I want to thank you for the wonderful tone you've set here, for your generosity, and most importantly, for the character you've demonstrated while you've been here. This is a wonderful and memorable day for you. Long after you leave the grounds of Trinity Catholic High School, you'll remember this day, a day that has brought together all of the people who've had an impact on your lives, and a day in which you are surrounded by all of the people you love. You follow a long line of distinguished, successful alumni who have stood on the same ground. You've walked the same halls, shared the same traditions as those who have come before you. And I wish for you a life as rich, as rewarding, and as fulfilling as the very best who have gone before you at Trinity Catholic High School. And so, to the class of 2012, in closing, I ask that you please remember this day, and just as important, you remember your roots at Trinity Catholic High School. And each time you think of your 4 years here, please remember to give back as others have given to you. In the final analysis, your success and your happiness will not be measured solely by wealth, career, or social standing. It will be measured by what you give back, the impact you have on those around you, and by how you answer what Martin Luther King called life's most persistent and urgent question: what have you done for others? Thank you, and God bless all of you.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the salutatorian for the class of 2012, Kevin F.
Mr. Pavia, Mrs. Warzoa, Mr. Quinn, Dr. Daines, Mrs. McCrory, guests, faculty, staff, parents, and fellow graduates. I stand here today reflecting on the past, and especially on the past 4 years here at Trinity Catholic, and I realize how lucky I am to have been part of such a great family. There are members of this class that I have known literally since I was born, and some that I've been attending school with since kindergarten at St. Cecilia's. In addition, there are many parents and families of graduates in the stands today who have been like a second family to me, and I thank all of you for that. Throughout my 4 years at Trinity, I've been blessed enough to have participated in 3 sports: football, baseball, and basketball, in which I scored an astounding 39 career points, which fell just a little bit short of my quest for 1,000. While the thrill of each of these sports was great, the memories I'll never forget are the bonds I made with my teammates. Many of my best friends have been teammates with me at one time or another, and some even since Little League. However, every single one of my teammates through the years has a special place in my heart. Whether it was having a good time on the practice field or going out together as a team, I'll never forget the friends and memories I made playing sports. As a class, we've been blessed with some of the best administration, faculty, and staff anyone could have asked for. Mr. Page stepped into the role of principal during a tough time, and I think every single member of this class will agree when I say that he has done a wonderful job, and we thank him for that. We have also been lucky enough to have Mrs. Warzoa, who truly has been the steady influence that has helped guide our class through a sometimes rough 4 years. And of course, who can forget all of our teachers who have made our graduation from Trinity today possible. Through the years, so many memories have been made among all the members of our class. One of the memories I have is of the infamous Pac-Man debacle of Halloween 2002. Where several classmates were threatened with expulsion for simply recreating a human Pac-Man. One of my best memories is of none other than the great Joe V. who unfortunately cannot be here today because of his annual trip down to North Carolina to see the boys. From eating his cookies to pulling out Jovi posters and pickup games of basketball to forming the Jovi Disciples, he has truly been an omnipresent figure during my high school career. To end on a more serious note, all of you will forever be in my memory as the class that I graduated with. Many of you I will not soon forget, and some of you will become lifelong friends who I know I can always count on as we move forward to the challenges that the next stage of our lives will bring. As Dave Brenner once said, friends are the most important part of your life. Treasure the tears, treasure the laughter, and most importantly, treasure the memories. It really does take a village to form the people that we have become, and we've had the best village of all, the Trinity Catholic family. Once a crusader, always a crusader. Fellow graduates, I urge you to embrace the future and always remember the times and people who have made your high school experience memorable. Congratulations and best of luck to the class of 2012.
I am happy at this time to introduce the Superintendent of Schools for the Diocese of Bridgeport, Dr. Margaret Daines.
The people on the podium are teasing me and saying, remember where you are, Dr. Daines. Because this week, I presided over 5 graduations, each of the high schools in the Diocese of Bridgeport. And I really do know where I am, but I change what I'm saying, so sometimes I might say another name of a different school, and they're all up here saying, Dr. Daines, Trinity Catholic High School, so I'm right there with them. Let me first greet good afternoon, President Quinn, Principal Paiva, Father Post, the Chairperson of the Board, honored guests, Mrs. McCory, our Chancellor, faculty, staff, parents, relatives, and friends, and most importantly, the graduates of the class of 2012. It is indeed an honor for me to address you today. You each have worked so hard and have achieved so much. There were evenings when you would have preferred to text messages or update Facebook or watch your favorite TV show or join your friends for a movie, but you had to say no and focus on the schoolwork that needed to be completed so you have the privilege of graduating today from Trinity Catholic High School. As you leave high school and enter college or the work world, you shall remember when Pope Benedict XVI visited the United States in April 2008, he spoke about a journey of hope. As graduates of a Catholic high school, you are now embarking on this journey of hope. On this journey, you may at times feel alone, but in God's grace, the grace of victorious faith will never abandon you. It did not abandon Mother Teresa, who worked hard in very difficult situations to help the poor. Faith did not abandoned St. Thomas Aquinas when he was bullied and where he was called a dumb ox, and yet he became a brilliant theologian. Faith is your gift for the future. Faith coupled with hope will allow you to realize your dreams. Always be determined to succeed. Never say can't. It should be out of your vocabulary. Hope for the best and say, I can do this. I can succeed, and I may have to work harder, but I can do it. As graduates of a Catholic high school, academically, you remember that you are second to none, and spiritually, you bring faith to life and life to faith. Your Catholicism has shaped you as a person and has defined your values and virtues. As you leave high school, you take with you the gifts of academics, spirituality, community service, and the knowledge of the Catholic Church teachings. You are our hope. You are our hope for the future of the Church, for the community, for the state, and for this great nation. As John Paul II said, rise, let us be on our way. You are ready to succeed. Congratulations, and God bless every one of you.